Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you're doing amazing. I hope you're having an amazing week so far. It's May, which is crazy. I feel like these days are going by so fast in May. But if you can tell, like I'm in a different scenery, awesome furniture. I am currently at home in Illinois with my family. I came because it was actually my friend's bridal shower, and it's nice because today is also Mother's Day, so I get to spend my beautiful Mother's Day with my mom. So it's a nice getaway. So, but I hope you're having an awesome week so far. Today I have a very special video. It's not going to be an informational video. Well, I guess it is, but it's going to be like more of like a challenge video with my mom. So I'm so happy to introduce you all to my mom and to introduce her to you. And I hope you enjoy this video. And basically what it's going to be is where I ask her 5 questions. And she has no idea what these questions are. So you'll see like a candid, natural reaction, which is how it's like so fun. You'll hear my dog. That's my dog Stevie. You saw him in the other video. If you haven't seen a day in my life of Stevie, click in the link in the description below and watch that video. You'll get to see my dog. But okay, let's get started. Okay, so here's my mom. Her name is Liza, and I mentioned this before, but she actually has her own YouTube channel by the name of
Liza George.
Liza's Logical Life. And so if you guys haven't checked out her channel yet, go check it out. It's awesome. She posts videos on like finances, life lessons, so super helpful. So go check it out. I'll post the link down below in the description box. So go support my mom, subscribe to her channel, like her videos. I guarantee that you will learn something with every video that you watch. So without further ado, we'll get started with the first question. So, Mommy, it'll be like 5 questions that I ask you. You ready?
Yeah. I don't know what these are, but I think I'm ready.
Okay, so first question.
I'm kind of nervous what she's going to ask me. Honestly.
Don't be nervous.
I don't know what she's going to ask me.
These are all questions or answers that you know, of course.
Okay, I hope so.
So first question. Do you believe in love at first sight?
That's a hard question.
But do you believe in it?
Love at first sight?
Mm-hmm.
I believe so.
Why?
Because I think when you see somebody at first time, and if you connect or click with that person, I think that's a beautiful start. Yeah, with my husband and me, when I first met, I can be honest there. When I first met him, there was some kind of click there. And I believe he did he got the same thing with me, if I remember what he told me. So I think that started off a very beautiful relationship. Our relationship is not very perfect, but it's like any other marriage. But our inner connection is still there like that. That we support each other, we care each other, and there is something that you cannot even explain. What it is.
That was such a beautiful answer. That actually got quite deep.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, I gotta say too, I think I believe in love at first sight too. Because I remember when I first met Nathan, just something. It was a very special moment. It's just like a moment you'll never forget. Okay, question number 2 is, what's the hardest thing about raising children? These are deep questions.
Yeah, these are smart questions. It's like making me think before I answer. The hardest thing.
You can be honest. Yeah.
The hardest thing?
Yeah. So growing up, I was actually a rebellious child. So I'm sure my mom had a very tough time. But yeah, what's the hardest thing?
Yeah, the thing is, for me, this is my 2 cents, or my opinion, and from my experience I'm speaking. For me, it was getting the message across to the kids, and seeing eye to eye with them. So being on the same page with them. My biggest worry was I didn't worry too much, but again, my always I make sure that the message that I'm giving it to them, they're getting at the same level, same value, same insight, and all that. The reason why I said that, because sometimes parents mean something, and then when it gets to the kids, the message can be manipulated or kind of changed or modified according to their level of knowledge. So especially when they're teenagers, that you had to be very careful. I was very close to, and I'm still close to both of my kids, my Sandhya and Saumya, my youngest daughter. I thank God, and I'm lucky, not because I'm saying in front of her. I'm so lucky to have two wonderful kids, and we always at the same wavelength. I don't know. I hope you know what I'm talking about here, and I'm sure the parents will agree with me. That is the hardest thing, getting into the same wavelength with parents and kids.
I like that. That's sweet. So how are you feeling so far?
Oh wow! Hopefully the questions might be a little easier, not deep like the last two, maybe. Yeah.
No, this next one is easy. Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Who's your favorite child?
I knew she was gonna ask me that.
I'm just kidding. Okay, next one is, so this is question number 3. That one was a joke. Of course, we all know it's me. No, I'm kidding. My sister's gonna hate me. Okay, but so this is the actual third question is, did you ever date anyone growing up? Ever?
Date?
Yeah. Like go on a date with anyone?
Well, after marriage with daddy.
Well, daddy, yeah. But before that?
Before that, no, it wasn't like you guys,
Mm-hmm.
growing up and.
Not that much like.
No, it wasn't. No, we brought up in a different way. Yeah, so it wasn't even a question.
Mm-hmm.
Should I go on a date? Should I meet somebody?
Yeah.
And then, like Americans living together or dating for a couple of years, then get married, and that wasn't the formality that we were raised in. So, no,
I'm actually not. I figured because. I mean, we're traditional. Like, for those of you who don't know, Indians, we're typically traditional with our ways. So dating, it's not really like a popular thing. I think nowadays, yeah. I mean, I've dated, and like my sister has. So so
mine was an arranged marriage.
Yeah.
It was a blessed marriage by both parents and my siblings, and everybody loved my husband. So yeah, it was a beautiful wedding like that, and we started, loving, and then started a family, and that's how I was, and I don't regret it because I had the full support from my family and also from my husband's family, and I still have like the families. That's beautiful, wonderful thing. So
yeah, I mean, in my opinion, I think arranged marriage for some people it might seem odd, but it has its own beauty because during the marriage, that's how you get to know the person more, and you learn more about each other. So it's it's fun, getting to meet someone.
We have a lot of differences. We are not the same. My interest is different than my husband's interest sometimes, but I don't know. With God in between us, it's a beautiful thing, even though it's an arranged marriage.
I think that was beautifully said.
Because my two girls, they found the two boys, when for Sandhya and then for Saumya, and we supported them, and that's what me and Joyce, my husband, asked them to do. You find your own. They said, well, no, mommy, daddy's so handsome, he's nice. They told us, you find somebody for. You find somebody for us, and I said, no, you find your own boy, so, which they did, and we are so happily blessed with the two boys that we have, and thank God for that, and so they did good.
Well, that's good. Wow, so this has just been getting so deep, but it's good. I feel like you're very like philosophical.
Am I? I can be, yeah.
Very, yeah. Lots to learn from you.
Yeah.
Okay, so fourth question is, are you pursuing your dream job?
I believe so. Um, with me, yeah. Well, I had so many. I think I mentioned in one of my YouTube videos. Um, I had so many other opportunities that they were handed to me, or they found me to go for. Like a business leadership. Back in the days when my kids were small, but at that time it wasn't a good idea for me because that needed a lot of traveling. And also like so many hours in a day, right? And I'm in IT, right? If you don't know, if you haven't watched my videos, I highly suggest watching my videos, not because of watching me my videos, but just to, if you get something out of it, it will be useful for you in many different areas. I'm no expert on anything, but if it helps, why not, right? Spending a couple of minutes. But yeah, but I did not pursue that highly visible leadership role because I wanted my kids to be raised in certain way where God-fearing child and righteous ways as much as possible. They're not perfect either. But as much as I could do, right, and raise them well and be there for them when they need me. Now I'm at a point where I'm still blessed to have a nice job, and then I recently changed my job to another leadership management role, and still doing good. And I feel like I'm wanted, and people compliment me and appreciate me what I can offer in the management and like business management, also people's management. So I'm still pursuing my dream. But if you ask me if I stay, that's why some folks stay single because they want to pursue their career, because I have friends like that too. They didn't get married because they went after their career and they got into so many other higher levels, but that wasn't my priority. It's up to the person what do you want to do in their life. God gave me two beautiful kids, and I wanted to do the best I can that I know to raise them well. I think I did, somewhat good. And my parents were wonderful raising us, and, so I didn't want to make them ashamed and shameful. So I think I wanted to do that prior over my job. And then job is second, family first, then job, that's the way I put it. And I think I did okay.
I think you did great.
Oh, thank you.
You're a nice mom, and you built an awesome career.
Yeah.
Okay, last question.
Almost there.
You're actually sweating.
Yeah, she's giving me, my goodness, she should be an anger
my
or something.
gosh.
Yeah, go asking tough questions to people.
This is my witness. I'm direct examining you. Okay, last question. If you could change one thing about your life, what would it be?
One thing I miss and I wish it's there is my parents still there, and my in-laws too, my father-in-law and my mother-in-law, and honestly a couple more people in my life that we lost in our lives. My recently lost my older brother, and also my sister's husband, Joichan, and then a couple of the people like that. I wish they were here. So, and sometimes I wish they all here with us too.
But
To be
like,
to be in yeah.
So you miss these people.
Mm-hmm.
But is there something in your life, like a decision you made, that you regret?
Decisions that I regret. If you look back, I had to be honest. If you look back, small or bigger things, right? That's one thing that I ask my kids also. When you are dealing with or working with people, it's not just one small thing, like altogether in general. One thing I want to say, when you are dealing with people, working with people, and you are behaving right, um, sometimes you take the wrong way to answer things. Like I mentioned earlier, like being in the same wavelength with people and getting the message across. Sometimes you mean something to somebody in a nice, good way, but they receive it at the other end like totally opposite. So I wish if the people that you connecting and relating and mingling, and then in your family, your friends, or and in anywhere, right? That people see eye to eye a little bit better. So then whatever I'm saying, you receiving it exactly what I meant, and then whatever you saying, I get it exactly. The misinterpretation and then taking it in the wrong way and then moving on. That happens a lot. So I wish I could change that in my life and the people around me, and then I would think a lot of people say yes to that, because I heard the similar thing and the pain it caused for other people. For me, when somebody say that to me or do that to me, or when I say I didn't mean that way, but they got in a different wrong way, and I'm like, oops, I didn't mean that.
No, I'm sure everybody can relate. I can definitely relate. I've definitely said things to people which, I mean it a certain way, but they take it in a different way. And then you feel bad because you didn't mean to hurt them in any way at all. So
Yeah.
I think it happens to everyone. Well,
Another tough one. My goodness, I made it.
you made it. That's all the questions I have, you guys.
Tough lawyer, man. Right.
Yes. So you guys, that's all the questions I have for my mom. Oh my God, she sweat. She cried. She's been through it all.
She made me swearing and crying.
Oh no.
But these are good questions that actually
Make you think.
make me think, and I think as you listening, it's making you think.
Yeah.
These are beneficial, right? Whatever
helps.
making you thinking is good.
Yeah.
For you.
It helps you reflect on your life. Take a walk down your life.
Yeah.
So I hope you all enjoyed and you
Yeah.
met my mom and you got to learn more about her and her perspective, her life. So like I mentioned earlier, go to her channel, subscribe to her channel, show her some love, some support, and hopefully we can do a part 2.
Yes.
Would you do a part 2 with me
Yes,
after
I
that?
would. Yeah, I would enjoy that. Yeah.
Perfect. So you'll see my mom back on my channel. So thank you so much again, you guys, for watching. Don't forget to hit subscribe to my channel, hit the like button, and, ask your mom these questions. Maybe some of these questions, you don't know answers to. So I'm happy, I'm sure your mom will be happy to talk to you about these things, because I definitely had a fun time and I've learned some new things. So
Yeah.
go talk to your mom.
Actually, it's not only mom or parents teaching the kids. Honestly, I learn a lot from my kids. The young kids, you can learn so much from. So I every day, right? I have young people, in my team, and I listen to them very carefully. Because you can learn, pick up one or two great things from them. So thank you so much, and please keep supporting Saumya George, and have a wonderful day, wonderful life. Enjoy your life. That's the message from us to you.
Yes. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you again next week. Hope you have a beautiful rest of your week. Bye.